I want to say probably like the Steam games, like Sea Monsters and Splinterlands. So probably like the top two games that I'd say like I've played and experienced. I recently been trying to get into Uplands. Uplands is an app you can download in your Apple iStore or Android, either one you have. That one's basically like property based. So think of Pokemon Go for property. Um, you go around town, you find a place. There's like different rewards when you get to that place. You can take pictures. You can find bounties. It's pretty cool. But essentially, you're tokenizing property is the basis slash premise of the game. I haven't played too much with it yet. It's kind of like in its beta launch, so it's like really for like beta testers right now. But it's functional, so it's cool. Any other blockchain games that I've played? Not necessarily, but I have a lot of NFTs, the non-fungible tokens, things that you can collect over time, that you can get, from either attending conferences like this. Like last year, this conference was kind of last minute. I'm not gonna lie, we kind of threw it together last minute just to make it part of Blockchain Week. But at our last conference for VR gaming, we had Engine here, we had Crypto Cuties here, we had a bunch of people here. So that one was fun. And then Engine actually gave out non-fungible tokens. So a special downloadable slash rare NFT was given out because of the conference. So that was fun. And then some of these things, what you can do if you, let's say, don't want it, is you can actually melt them and you can turn them back into cash that you can trade. So if something's running on either the Tron or Engine platform, and you can melt it, you can basically turn it into either Tron or Engine or Ethereum or whatever your game runs on, and you can sell it back for Tron, Engine, Ethereum, so it has a cash value. Of course, after you melt it, it's basically like burning a token. You can't get it back. But these things do have cash value if you really don't want them. Like if they're like little cheap, flimsy things, and you rather turn them into money, that's a good, way you can do that. But yeah, I mean, blockchain gaming, it's fun. It's something that definitely, you get paid to play. A lot of people don't understand blockchain gaming, but if you're a gamer, games are games. You know what I'm saying? So like a lot of these things are PC based or app based. If you are either a PC gamer or you like apps, like Call of Duty right now is one of the most downloaded apps, and it's really cool. Call of Duty is actually, I tried it once. It's a little addicting, so I was like, all right, can't do this no more. But games are there; they're accessible. So because of that, I would recommend people to try to get into blockchain gaming, because when you hear blockchain, you think, oh, well, crypto, blockchain, nah, it's probably boring. But it's really not. It's just like any other game. It's just built on top of a protocol. So and on top of a blockchain, so like anything that you do in that game, like it's always stored. You can keep track of like skins and stuff like that. Like I recently learned there's a market for, I guess, pirated or fake skins, whatever you want to call them. I didn't know that was a thing. Like, yeah, I know you can get fake Gucci purses and fake Louis Vuitton, but I didn't know you can get fake skins and like fake guns and stuff. And that's due to hacking, right? Like you can hack tech. So I mean, it makes sense, but I just didn't know there was a whole market out there for that. So this helps solve that problem. Because I mean, obviously, as a consumer, you're just like, all right, the cheaper I can get it, the better. So it's good for people who play games, but it's bad for people who built these games. Like they don't actually want that to happen, and it's not because they want you to pay the money, but like they put their hard-earned sweat work into this game, and if they know you can hack it, then it's flawed, right? So whatever. But yeah, so this is a way. Blockchain is a way to prevent that. Basically, it helps not that happen. Like that's it. That's all I have to say. It just prevents that from happening. You can't do it on blockchain. So it's basically just a safer way to game, and then you get paid to play. If you guys, there you go. That's my 2 cents. Where's Andre? I'm just over here yapping away.
Here. Hi guys, how are you doing?
Great. How's it
Say
going?
hello, everyone.
Yeah, doing
So
pretty
Andrea,
good.
she is this girl. You can't tell she's a girl, but she's a girl. Andrea is super cool. She's actually like, even like over this past, like I met Andrea probably like one conference ago, and like between this conference and that conference, like I fell in love with this girl. She's amazing. But she's basically a dev who has like a background in like cybersecurity. She's like in school right now. Like look at this thing, it's crazy. But so she's not that much of a, this panel is meant to be the best of both worlds. Someone who has like knowledge over it, and someone who is like, okay, well, I want to try. I kind of tried. So, Andrea, have you had any gaming experiences?
I mean, other than entering the VR world within the past couple of months. Not too much. I mean, I've played like Call of Duty here and there or Rocket League, but not too much blockchain gaming, which is definitely something I want to. So
Yeah, I mean, I definitely would say like start off with. Have you ever have you done like any like non-blockchain gaming, like non-VR, like just regular gaming?
I mean, yeah, I used to have like a Nintendo DS when I was younger. Like,
Okay. Okay. So
so
you've gamed, right? So
yeah,
okay. So I guess blockchain, if I was to like explain it, like I said, it's just basically the next step up. Uh, in protection wise, slash you get
right.
paid to play because these things do give you token backs. The things that you may buy may be rare and they may gain value, so you can like make money off blockchain gaming. It's true. So I like I said, it's just the next step up in the gaming world. I would say one of the most popular games is Steam is pretty popular, just for people who know about Steam. Crypto Kitties and Crypto Cuties. Those games to me, they're more just like to collect the cats. Honestly, like they're okay, but there was they have baseball games. They have games for everything. Honestly, like there's almost every other week at one point in time there was new games coming out. VR games. There's a few crypto VR games. Not the one that. So the one that I want to come out, it's called like Bitcoin 2020 or Blockchain 2020, something like that. But it's a VR game basically that is blockchain enabled. A lot of the blockchain enabled VR games aren't really VR. Like it's more like a world. So like Sodium Space, they're building a world where you can play games in the world. So I guess you could consider that to be blockchain gaming. But the whole purpose of Sodium Space is you buy property on the blockchain in a virtual world. So imagine that instead of you setting up your account and you automatically having a home when you get into alt space, you have to buy land because you don't have a home. So that's what Sodium Space does. And then for people who have bought land already, they can set up games, they can set up different things in the world. There's some developers that kind of jumped ahead of the ball when Sodium Space came out before its beta trial. Like I guess their ICO, you can call it. This was like their ICO, whatever. And they bought land early, and then on that platform you can play like here they have Cards Against Humanity. They have things like tic tac toe. You can play like fetch, frisbee. Like I don't know if you guys know about the Echo VR. It's like a frisbee game. You can play that. Like just different games in the VR world. So it's a world where you buy property, but you can also like play games in the world. That's the only like VR blockchain game, I guess you could say, but like there's not really that much out there. So I would say just start off with the basics. PC games or app is probably the easiest way to go. Reality Clash, I went out and saw them in London. They're basically think Pokemon Go for shooting. That's a cool one. So you can download it on your app store. So these games, they're around. Yeah, so Reality Clash, try that one out. Andrea, you're supposed to talk to me. She's
Yeah,
like, huh?
so it's really interesting, honestly, what's in the VR world. It's like a whole new landscape. And what I really love about virtual reality specifically is that it's uniting people all around. It's the fact that we are even able to do this right now is just amazing, and have conversations with new people. It's so, I don't know, it's amazing, really, at its core.
This is true, and I know this mostly because I mean you're from Jersey, and I mean we're able to meet up in VR because you're all the way in
Yeah,
Jersey, and it's fun. Like you can video chat with your friends, and that's cool. But like this is like more almost
new
intimate.
experience.
It's a different experience, and you never know who you're gonna meet in here. You never know what's going on. Like today we're having this conference, whatever. But like also, there's just random meetups. Like there's a guy here. He teaches people how to like code in VR, and like he found a program that is compatible with AltSpace so that he can see what everyone's coding. Meanwhile, like he's teaching the class, like it's cool. Like I'm just like, whoa, like we need to do this, right? Like imagine going to college in VR. Like that's not a bad switch off because a lot of people they can't do online classes. They just like need that teacher like interactiveness. So to have, instead of like attending some like I took online classes, and like usually the teachers sometimes they'll have like the classes like meet up in like some chat room with the teacher would talk. It's not great, you know. So like maybe VR where I can act with it, where the teacher is actually there. It's not, you know, a physical being, but I can interact more with students. I can actually talk to the students. I can actually see, you know, talk to the person next to me. It's a different experience than, oh, someone online. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you feel me. You understand.
I mean, I personally take online courses, and it's just their professor. I really believe that virtual reality is the new form of education because it does have that classroom feel as if you are in real life, which we don't have right now. So it's really exciting, honestly.
Yeah, no, same here. Do you guys have any questions? Do you guys want to join the conversation?
I had a
Yeah.
question. So you mentioned Somnium Space. How long have you been on that platform?
Hold on. I can't hear you, and I think it's because I need to have my volume a little higher, but I don't know how to do that. Hold on. Give me a second. Um, volume. This is, oh, it's all the way up. That's crazy. Hmm. Okay. All right. Let's try this again. You said about sound and space. Say it one more time.
Yeah, so you mentioned that you were on Somnium Space. About how long have you been on that platform?
So with Sodium Space, I've checked it out. I talked to the I've actually talked to Sodium Space, the creators, directly at the last gaming conference that we had back in August. So with Sodium Space, I checked it out. I didn't play with it too much because they were still in their beta stage. Now that they're doing more launches, there was a famous VR slash bot space, and he's been announcing like on Twitter and stuff. I've been seeing that he's been putting like games in his world, and you can come visit his world now. So Sonic Space, they've been rolling out more and more. It's been more recent. The first time I checked it out when I got on the platform, it was like I said, it was like new beta. Like it was just like, hey, we're testing it out. There's not really anything on here. There's a few plots of land that have been bought out. You can see a few things that were built out, but it wasn't like this. Like you look around this room and it was not like this. Like this is completely different. Now they look like this. And the thing that I like about Sonic Space is that they can hold more people than Alt Space. So I think with Sonic Space you can hold up to 1,000 people in a room. Versus here, I think they just scaled up to 70. It used to be 30, and then you can mirror the room, but they took the mirroring away for a while because Microsoft. I don't know what you were thinking. So it was like more convenient to be on Sonic Space, but it wasn't built out. Now that it's built out, I plan to get more into it just because now there's more to do. So I'll be doing that. Same thing with Decentraland. I think Decentraland also just launched their beta like last week or something like that. But they, you know, you hear these companies. They're companies that like you hear about often, but like they've just been working on stuff, and now is when they're actually rolling out things that's more accessible to the public. So I'll be on there probably within the week or so. I want because like I said, I just saw, you know, some people like doing news about it, so I'll go back. I'll check it out. Jerome's been on there a lot. He goes back and forth with them. He's been the one that was like first he told me and then I saw it, to be honest. So yeah, I'll have to check it more out. I've been mostly doing alt space just because there's more to do on alt space, and Sodium space was not as built out. But now that it's built out, well, it's building, still being built, but now it's being built more. It would be easier to one, buy property, two, play the games, and then three, just do stuff. Whoa, why am I so high? I can see my feet now. Oh, all right. I was in the
It's all now.
earlier.
Okay.
I didn't mind it. I was seeing eye to eye with this guy. You know what I'm saying? Are you familiar with Sodium Space? Have you dibbled and dabbled in their world?
I haven't explored it at all, but I did get a chance to talk to Arter at the last conference back in August, and so I thought it was
Oh, so
really
you
interesting.
were
But then
able to talk to them. Yeah,
yeah, I thought it was a really interesting project, but then I kind of lost touch with it, and they went through the auction and everything, and so now I'm just checking it out again.
Right. Like I said, they've been like, you know, they've been working on it, working on it, working on it. Now is the time that you would want to check it out because it's more built out.
Okay. And then
Yeah.
I had another question if you still have some time.
Sure, go for it.
What VR gear do you use, and what do you like most about it, and what do you not like about it?
So the gear that I've been using right now, I'm on the Oculus Quest. The Quest has been pretty simple to use. I like playing Pistol Whip on it. It's one of my favorite games. Uh, I just like I said, I wish there was just like more blockchain, like accessibility and blockchain VR that was like on the headsets. I know, do you know Solaris? Solaris that's coming out. The guy who built Call of Duty, he's coming out with Solaris. That one's on the PlayStation 4 VR. And it's actually blockchain based. They're building it on the blockchain, which is actually really cool. So that's a PS4 game that's coming out. He said he was dropping it early March or something like that. So it should be coming out relatively soon. But that game, I can't wait for it. On the PlayStation 4 VR, I like playing, what's that game called? I haven't played it so far in so long. Um, Damn it, what's that game called? Hey Jerome, what's that shooting game called? I have no hand-eye coordination, by the way. So like VR is like revolutionary for shooting games for me. Like I never liked shooting games because I can't get the no for VR Farpoint. That's what it is. Yeah, Farpoint. I like playing Farpoint on the PS4. That's been fun. I played a couple other games. I got the PS4 right when like the VR came out. Like there was a lot of like beta games when the PS4 came out initially. But like between the PlayStation 4 VR and then the Oculus Quest, they're cool. There's other headsets that I've had my eye on. I've tried the HP. That one's cool. It's a little wired for me. Like, you'd have to have, like, if you really want to get a good experience with the HP VR, you'd have to have, like, the backpack. You'd have to have it, like, wired up to your PC. Like, it's a little more, like, tedious to do. Like, it's okay. The one that I've kind of, like, I'm really excited for, but it's so expensive. The VR, I think it's, like, VR X1. It's, like, a $10,000 headset. But it does VR, it does augmented reality, and it's like it does like the specs on it are like out of this world. Like it's like nothing that actually exists. Like it for the price, anyways. Like it has pretty good specs, but that's why it's also very expensive. So like that one I'd get, but whenever the price drops, I've tried it. When it comes to that, what I actually think Magic Leap should do, because I tried Magic Leap headset with their AR, is that they should actually try to be competition with the VR X1 or J1, whatever it is. God, I'm so bad at remembering names with companies, but they, like I said, they do both augmented and virtual, so it's like mixed reality. I think Magic Leap should get in the business of mixed reality because their headsets are cool. However, they're very lackluster, and for the price, they're super lackluster. Like Magic Leap headsets, they're very neat, and for all the bulkiness that they are, because you do have to wear like a side patch on your side to like even like walk around and actually see stuff. It's like a battery, and it's a little much. But if Magic Leap comes out with both VR and AR, I would definitely do a Magic Leap headset over anything because they're a phenomenal company. They're actually local to where I live. They're out of Plantation, Florida. That's about 30 minutes from my house, not even. So I'm like super like gung ho Magic Leap. But yeah, that Quest and PlayStation for VR, those are like my go-tos right now in terms of VR. I've had the Google Daydream, the little small one, cute, but it's not this. I hope that answered your question.
Yeah, that answered my question. I guess if you were to like summarize, like for somebody that's looking to go beyond just their phone inside of like one of the phones,
I would tell them to jump on the Quest. Facebook has been pushing for the Quest. With the Quest, it's actually really cool, and not the Go. The Go is okay, but I would definitely go with the Oculus Quest. Just like that would be a starter. In my opinion, it's a starter headset. Really and truly, the Go is a starter headset, but the Go doesn't do as much functionality as a Quest, and the Quest you'll just have a better time. So.
The Quest actually connects to your phone, right? It has like a whole.
So you can connect the Quest to a PC. Can you connect it to your phone? I'm not sure. Maybe.
Okay, maybe I'm thinking of another headset.
Yeah, I know the Samsung Gear VR. That's the one that you can pop your phone in there. You can pop also the Daydream. The Daydream is the one you can pop your phone in as well. Google Daydream and the Samsung Gear VR headset, whatever it is. Those are the two that you can pop your phone in, unless you're using a Google Cardboard. But yeah.
I know there's one that you don't actually put your phone in the headset. It's like you have your phone on the side, and then you on your phone choose the game you want to play, and then it corresponds to the headset, and then you play that game, and you see it like, the Oculus Rift that we're in right now.
Oh, which one's that one? I don't know which one you're talking about.
Okay.
Yeah, I have to Google it. I have to Google it.
No, my
I'm
little
not sure.
cousin just got it, so yeah. That's
Oh,
really cool.
okay. Oh, did she? Okay, all right. So you know. And you don't remember the name?
It was one of the Oculus models, I'm pretty sure. I'm not
The
sure.
Go?
It might have been
Because I
the
know
Go.
the Oculus. So the Oculus has. Okay, so it might be. It might even be the Quest. The Oculus has an app that you can download. I've used it for screen share. So if you want to share your screen to, like, let's say TV on either to Facebook, you can stream it to Facebook, or you can do the Chromecast. Like, you can do that on the app. I guess maybe it gives you the option to select games on there too. Like, I've never really looked through the app, but there's an Oculus app, so it might just be that. Yeah, probably. Yeah, so now we know. Any other questions, guys?
I think there's a lot of great information. Do you have a Twitter handle that we can follow?
Do I have a Twitter handle? Yeah. So my Twitter handle is. Can I message you? Hold on. This should be easy. Let me click you. Doge Crypto Labs.
Yep.
All right. So let me type it out here. I got you. Hold on. Hey. Underscore ENT. Done. Come on. The sensitivity on this thing sometimes kills me. Send. All right, so I sent you a message. It should be there. That's my handle for just about anything. That's how you can find me. Hello, welcome.
Hi.
So we're just having a VR talk, VR panel.
Right.
I don't know if you have any questions about VR or any VR.
Yeah, I have an idea. I think Mr. Blockchain. Yeah, he gave me an idea of what's going on. I'm good. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, so
Yep.
we're just, girls in gaming. This is me. I'm Annalise, and then this is my friend Andrea over here. Over here in this little blue.
Right.
It's just kind of like we're talking
Right.
mostly because Andrea doesn't really do gaming, but I do pretty decent gaming. I have more knowledge of gaming than I actually play games,
Right.
which is actually really ironic. But
Okay.
I don't know, because people. But we're
No, I
just like
get that.
talking about the differences and stuff. Add as friend, yes, I
Right.
will add you. Yes,
Alright.
so you're added.
There you go.
Yeah, cool. So what do you know about like blockchain and VR and gaming and all that?
I just know the theoretical side of blockchain, but I don't. And basically, it's a ledger. Yeah, that's what it is.
I kind of heard you. I'm sorry. One more
Ledger,
time.
you said?
It's basically a ledger. Yeah, blockchain. But then I don't know
Blockchain.
how
Okay,
it's.
so blockchain it is an immutable and distributed ledger.
Yes,
basically.
immutable. You cannot.
Yes,
You
so-
cannot like tamper with it. It's tamper proof.
Yes.
That's-
Right.
yeah,
You cannot
it-
erase
it-
blockchain. So yes, you're right.
Right,
So
right.
basically, have you heard of blockchain gaming?
No, I haven't heard that. I don't know how that works.
Okay. Are you a
Yeah.
gamer? Do you play games?
Yeah, I do. I do play a couple of games.
Play a couple of games. Okay.
I,
So now,
Yeah.
now think about games that
Yeah.
let's say you can't hack because, well, if you hack it,
Right.
it's visible. You can see that something went wrong because it's on the blockchain. So let's say
Oh,
somebody caught a bug
I have
and
a
they
problem
hacked
with
it.
hacking. Right,
What is
right.
it?
Because I play this game called Counter Strike Geo, Global Offensive. Plenty of hackers in the game. It's really annoying and ruins the experience.
Yeah, it is.
Alright.
That's an issue some people have, and that's an issue with the games
Right,
that people play.
right.
Because when you
Now I
hack a
understand
game,
that.
two things happen.
Yeah.
When you hack a game, two things happen. They can either hack it for like
Yeah.
skins and stuff, like the buyable things,
Uh-huh.
or you can hack it to
Uh-huh.
mess up the game. One or two things can happen.
Exactly.
So with blockchain, what that does is it takes away some of those problems. One,
Right.
what it does is that you no longer have the problem of hacking the game for, let's say, skins. Because what
Right.
happens is you can track the skins on the blockchain. So you can tell
Right.
whether it's real or fake, right? You can
Right.
see if
Right.
it's
Right. Right.
authentic.
Right.
You can see who it belonged to. So these are things
Right.
that can be solved with blockchain. Same thing when somebody
Right.
hacks it, they can see
Uh-huh.
where a hack came from, how a hack happened. These are things that are
Right.
reported, right? Like right now,
Right.
when a bug happens and somebody hacks it, nobody knows where that came from. It was just some random black
Right.
hat hacker, right? Like that's what we
Yeah.
have
Yeah.
today. So
We have
because
the
of that,
white hats, we have the gray
solves
hats, the
problems.
black hats. Yeah. I
Right.
get it. I get it. Keep
Right.
going. Keep going. Right.
So the other thing that I do like about blockchain gaming is that it's crypto enabled. Cryptocurrency is currency. You can get paid in crypto.
Right.
So a lot of these blockchain games, they build on top of protocols such as Ethereum or let's say Tron or Engine. They build on top of these already
Right.
existing chains and create games on top
Right.
of it. So let's say that you have an NFT, a non-fungible token. Let's say it's a skin or a gun. Let's say it's a cheap gun, and you're like, I have 100 of these.
Right.
I don't want it anymore. You can either one, sell it to someone else, or two,
Okay.
you can melt it, quote unquote, destroy the skin, and you can get it for tokens. So if it's built on top of Ethereum, blockchain, you can burn the
Ethereum.
skin
Yeah.
gun, and you can get Ethereum back. Whatever value it had in Ethereum, you get it back. So that's
In
that's
exchange.
cryptocurrency.
In exchange.
Right.
Yeah,
And you can
yeah.
exchange it, and then
Right.
you do whatever, right? So that's like
Right,
one of
right.
the things that's cool about blockchain gaming. Like there's actual
Right.
like money behind it. You can buy skins in like let's say Fortnite, but then like are you do people usually buy skins from other people? Like there's a market for it apparently, but it's not like crazy. Like you have the option of either waiting for someone to come and buy your skin or just holding on to it. Here you have the
Right,
option
but-
of
Okay.
buying the skin or just selling it and melting it. You can either sell it or you can melt it, right? You have more
Right.
leverage. Right. So
Uh-huh.
there's a lot you can do with blockchain gaming.
Right.
Yeah. I hope this makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense. It does make sense. But what I'm struggling, what I'm struggling to understand is why haven't these companies that make the games already gotten around to it? This is a good concept.
It is a
Yeah.
good concept, and that's why it's coming.
Yeah.
So Solaris is a
Right.
PS4 game that's coming out that's built on the blockchain, actually.
Uh-huh.
So it's
Uh-huh.
starting to catch on. People are starting to realize that this is important, right?
Okay,
There are
okay.
blockchain games that people indie games that people go off. They
Right.
start by themselves. It's not attached to any major console,
Right.
like PC gaming. Apps. There's apps that you can download.
Apps, yeah.
There's apps. There's PC physical. But now what's happening is that content creators and gamers they're starting to realize this is important. So the guy who created Call of Duty actually he's creating a game on PS4 VR called Solaris, and that one's built on top of blockchain. Yeah. So
okay.
Silicon Nexus.
Okay.
Silicon Nexus
Okay.
is also another major one. They're
Okay.
also built on top of blockchain. So there's companies out there that do.
Right.
Whether or not it's coming out to
But,
PS4 and Xbox, it's
Right,
slow.
right.
It's coming.
But I have a problem with just hear me out. It's like the word's been thrown around a little too much. With I guess that's something that happens when a new technology or something comes up. Yeah. So a lot of people have been trying to sell a lot of products on the basis of saying it's blockchain. So I have a friend who's I'm not a developer or anything like that, but he was if there is something that can be done without the help of blockchain, then just putting blockchain into it isn't going to necessarily make things better, or more reliable or something.
Sometimes.
Right.
Right. I understand what you're saying.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
so,
then, right. Tell me.
go ahead.
Tell me.
Go ahead.
Yeah. No, what I'm trying to say is this something that can only be done by blockchain? What you're proposing, the whole giving the skins and stuff.
So technically,
Yeah.
so the way if it was to be done
Right.
not using blockchain, right? Blockchain is just a database, right? Blockchain is
Right.
not
It is.
cryptocurrency.
No.
cryptocurrency, like
Crypto
Bitcoin,
works on the blockchain.
they're separate.
yeah.
They're not the same thing.
They-
A lot of
they
people
are
that
separate,
think that they're
yeah.
the same thing, but they're not. Right?
Right,
Blockchain
right,
is
right,
just
right.
database, right? That's all
Right,
blockchain
right,
is.
right,
So
right,
if
right,
somebody was to do this without using blockchain,
Right.
they would just need another database.
Ah,
But
okay,
the thing with
okay.
blockchain is that it can't be destroyed. So they would need
The
like,
security,
use
the security.
another database. What was it?
Right. I
Right,
think
oh.
it's like you don't need
Right.
a third party to authenticate stuff. That's my
Right,
understanding.
right. Like
Right,
all
right,
you, the difference between using blockchain and not using blockchain is that you need another database because that's all it is. It's just data, right?
Right,
And
right.
then
I get that.
if they wanted to, let's say, do the thing where they sell skins and not use, let's say, cryptocurrency, they could have, let's say, Xbox. If Xbox wanted to do like an, you know,
Yeah,
how
they
there's
could,
an
like,
Xbox,
start-
Go where you pay every month to play the game, so you can like PS4.
Yeah,
online.
yeah.
Same thing,
Which is
you'd have to have something
right.
like that. You'd have to have a way,
Right,
like you know,
right,
like
right,
game
right.
tokens, how they have game tokens now. You know,
Okay,
it
okay.
would be
I
the
didn't know
same
that.
thing, but it would be, you know, it wouldn't. They would have to do the same
Right,
process.
right, right.
Same process as blockchain, honestly.
No, I
They'd
get
have to
that.
make
I get that.
tokens, and they have to have it able to sell in the game, or they'd have to
Right.
have it to get back your cash value. But then, like, why would you reinvent the circle when it's already in front of you? You know,
Right, right,
Like,
right.
you
No,
know,
I
it
get
could be
it. I
done
get it.
just to put it on another
Right.
database.
So,
that's-
Jerome, that's your name?
One more time.
Your name's Jerome?
No, my name's not Jerome. My name's Annalise.
Right.
I'm just I borrowed Jerome's headset to jump
All
in.
right, all right.
because-
That's
Yeah.
all right. So, like, in what capacity do you like work with this project? Like, I'm just curious to know.
Of capacity. So what I do, I
Yeah.
do blockchain media actually.
Right,
I'm part of
right.
Bits and Tokens. I'm part of what put this together. So I blockchain all the time. I'm actually at the blockchain center in Miami.
Okay.
There's physical
Okay.
places where you can go and interact with other
Yeah.
people who are into blockchain and cryptocurrency.
But this is revolutionizing the whole thing. So this is nice.
Yeah, now
we
you're
are.
in VR.
Yeah, yeah. I'm in Dubai. Like,
Oh, you're in
I-
Dubai? Oh, that's actually really
Yeah.
interesting. I think they're trying to open
Yeah.
a blockchain center in Dubai. Like,
Oh, really?
There's a guy. Yeah. Okay. So there's this
Yeah.
guy. His name's Mo
Right.
Levin. But he's
Okay.
always between Miami and Dubai. This is where he does business, right? So
Oh, okay,
he
okay.
comes and does his Bitcoin conference. He has something called the North American Bitcoin Conference, but he's from Dubai.
Right.
They're trying to start
Right.
something in Dubai.
Oh,
Because
nice.
Dubai is another pretty big major
yeah,
city. so.
we have the expo coming in 2020. So like we're
Oh,
expecting
awesome,
a lot
awesome.
of like yeah. We
Yeah,
have
yeah,
this.
yeah, let's go.
I guess you've heard of it. I'm not sure if you heard of it.
No, I've heard
So,
of
like,
them. I've heard of them. But think
yeah,
about
yeah.
an expo that never goes away, like an actual
Yeah,
center,
this
like
one.
somewhere you can come to. Like
Yeah.
this is that's where I am. Like if I had
Yeah.
a picture, I'd show you.
I feel it, man. I get it.
But
I get
it's
it.
really
I
cool.
get it.
It's really cool.
Right. No, I get it. Cool.
Yeah, but that's the world. It's revolutioning around us. Blockchain.
It is.
You hear the word blockchain, but most companies,
Right.
like Bank of America, has the most blockchain patents. A bank.
Uh-huh.
We're talking about a bank, you know. And once people say, "What? Wow,"
Yeah.
because again,
Yeah.
blockchain is not crypto. They're separate.
Right.
Blockchain is
No,
just
it's
one
separate.
of the
It's
best
separate. See,
databases right now.
ma'am, I did like a project in a university. Like, it was my second year thesis or whatever. Yeah. So like, I have like a very basic, like a little above your typical layman's like level of understanding of like how Bitcoin works on the blockchain, but blockchain can be used for like a wide variety of applications. Like the one that intrigued me was there's this thing where like you could have the power grid in the city, yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Right, so you could like sell. Suppose, let's say everyone's like a significant amount of your city is powered by like solar panels, yeah. So say that you go for vacation, and you go for a holiday, and your solar panels are still functional, but you don't use the electricity, yeah.
Right. A lot of people sell to cities.
Right, so a blockchain system could like you could automate it to a level where when you're away on holiday you could sell that the power to someone else who needs it, and
Right,
you can
right.
just it's like you'll passively earn credits or whatever. So there's a lot of mad stuff out there.
Yeah. No, I
Yeah.
mean that's a market. I mean, there's a market for everything in blockchain.
There's a market
So
for everything.
yeah, there's a market for
But
anything you think of.
this is the first time I'm seeing it in like a gaming context, so that's like intriguing to me. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah, it's different. It's
Nice.
that's why we're
Right.
doing this because a lot of people don't
Right.
know it's there, but it's
No,
there.
a
You
lot
just
of people don't. A lot of people
right,
don't. Yeah.
right,
Right.
right.
So
And
like
the reason we did it in VR because it makes sense because most people who know
yeah.
VR know blockchain at least the concept, and most people who do VR do gaming.
Yeah.
So it makes sense.
I mean, I guess we're like the first movers. Like we really like these products. We like trying new things. So I guess a lot of
Right.
like-minded people end up here at the same place, and that's nice.
Exactly.
That's nice.
Exactly.
Yeah. So like, what's going on right now? Is this like is this the conference or like?
So there was
yeah.
supposed to be booths and stuff. Let me see where that is. There's a little portal
Right.
over there. I don't know where that
Right.
leads to. This is the stage
Okay.
area.
Uh-huh.
Maybe that portal leads to where the booths are and where other people
I
are.
asked about that because the last
Right,
time we were
right.
here back in August, there were booths and everything, but I think they're just trying
Booths?
to change the format this year. Yeah, like there were booths with different vendors and
Oh,
Yeah,
vendors
last,
were at the
last
booths
year
where
we
you
did
could
one
ask.
last year. This was
Right.
last minute, so it's kind of just put together last minute.
It's all right.
The last
It's
one we
all
had
right.
was really cool though. That we had more time to plan
Right,
that
right,
out,
right,
more time to get people in. But
Right.
yeah,
Right.
this was
Right,
kind of like
right,
a little meetup, you know.
Right. So,
Yeah, I think this is pretty much it this year. But last year was
Right.
pretty amazing.
Yeah, what we're gonna
Okay.
try to do is in a few months we're gonna try to redo it. We just try to do an event for blockchain. We just should have had a little meetup instead of trying to do it as a conference like style. But
Uh-huh.
in like 2 or 3 months or so, like since we now have time to plan, we'll do another
Right.
one because we do want to do more than one a year.
Right.
Because people come in, different people join Altspace, different people,
Right, right,
new
right,
things
right,
come
right,
out,
right.
right? So we're
Yeah,
gonna try to do
yeah,
another
yeah.
one in like 3 months from now, and then
Awesome. Right.
that one should be more like the one last year, like he's saying, like there was booths,
That was
there
lively.
giveaways.
That one was
It
lively.
was really fun.
Right. That was lively, is what you're saying last time. Like there were a lot of
Yeah,
people.
yeah.
There were
This
so
was
many
kind of
people
like
here, like the
mingling.
platform had a really difficult
Uh-huh.
time keeping up. Like there was hundreds
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I feel.
Yeah,
I get
yeah.
that. I get that. Yeah.
Yeah. So
All right.
let me ask actually Jerome. He's the one who coordinated all this. Let me get out of VR real quick. I'll be
Cool.
right back.
Yeah,
Let me
for
ask
sure,
him
for
to see
sure,
if
for
there's
sure.
anything else around
All
here.
right.
Hey Jerome. Yeah. Is there any what
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Or without being in it. I have it on the TV so you can see it. Hey guys. Oh,
Hey there,
hold
how's
on.
it
Let me
going?
put up the stuff. Sorry, I can't hear you yet, buddy. 1 second. Now I can. How did you guys enjoy that conversation with your host, Annalise?
I think it was really good. Lots of interesting information. She had lots to share about VR equipment. I think that was valuable for me.
No wonder she couldn't hear you. She had the volume like all the way down. I'm like, what is he saying? Say that one more time. I don't know how she had a conversation with you.
Oh, yeah. I was just saying, like, I thought it was really good. I mean, she was very engaging with the audience, and I had questions about, like, what VR gear she recommends and everything, and so it was valuable enough for me to stick around for it.
That's fantastic.
Hi there, man.
Hey, how's it going, Seika?
Good, man. I'm good. So, is this being like live streamed? I think Mr. Bits and Tokens told me like a couple of hours earlier that it's going to be like shown to someone, and I think I can hear that.
Yes, so I'm the same person. Bits and Tokens is a team of three.
Right,
Me, the
that is
lady
you.
that was going to speak, weekend, and another one of my
Alright.
colleagues that doesn't do VR, but I have several
Right,
different
right.
profiles depending on what events. But considering the
Fair
fact
enough.
that I need multiple profiles for this right now, I got two different Oculus Quest headsets for somebody to use with each profile, as well as one
Right.
that's set up for the live stream right here under Bits and Tokens. So Bits and Tokens is a media company. Chances are Bits and Tokens is in the room. It's just to record. And then
Yeah,
Token
you
Game.
told me that.
Yep.
Nice.
And then
Yeah.
the other headset
Yeah.
was my personal profile, the one that
Right.
had the mustache, and I don't even know.
Right,
No, that's this one. Okay, and then the other one is I think a robot, and that's for Blockchain Universe, which I want to talk to you guys more about. What's the whole plan with Blockchain Universe? So.
Right.
The reason why I'm doing all of this is one, blockchain gaming is it's it's still really early, and I look at what happened with
Right.
mobile gaming. I look at what happened at the beginning of virtual reality gaming and all of
Right.
these different platforms that are getting better and better as more
Yes,
people are adopting and growing. But what really helps that adoption? Yeah, you could
Right.
say it's a good game, but then you're looking
Right.
at like a chicken and an egg situation. What hatches? The chicken or the egg? What hatches first? Whereas I look at it as
Right.
if you bring the community together first, because we got a large community.
Right.
Sorry. All right. Yeah, Doge. I can see your message, but I'm going to respond in a little bit. I'm going to close this out and I'll respond from my phone. Thank you for solving the puzzle. Also, so that you know, Sika, I have a puzzle I'll send to you so you can solve it. It's
sure.
all blockchain related puzzles. And
Awesome.
I know he's just asking me if, what's next to come up for you guys. Just to let you know,
Right.
I'll let Doge know, but like you just saw with the ladies,
Right.
they've been here for a little while, so I wanted to get them
Right.
in. I actually scheduled to have them speak in 4 minutes. So
Right.
that's why I was like, I'm not gonna give you guys the timeline because anything can go. One of my colleagues is supposed to be here with me right now talking
All good.
AR versus VR. So he's on his
Oh, okay.
way. So I'm gonna switch over to another game for the time being. When he gets here, me and him will have a debate about AR versus VR, and got a couple more things planned. I think when he first came in, we had Somnium Space in the room. Not Somnium Space, Silica Nexus. Silica Nexus
so,
came.
yeah.
I did live stream that. I meant to put it on the Blockchain Universe channel. Everything is going to go underneath Blockchain Universe, but I didn't sign into the Blockchain Universe account on my stream on the stream. So it's currently streaming under Games and Tokens. That's my personal gaming handle. Haven't been using it as much as I want, so I'm probably going to take it down from there and edit the video and put it up on Blockchain Universe within the week.
Right. Makes sense. Yeah. All right. So I guess that's that. And
Any other questions?
nah, man, I'm good.
Doge, if you're going to ask any questions, you might be muted.
Oh, I'm good. I just I finished the word search and I didn't know where to turn it in. I looked for your handle on Twitter. I couldn't find it.
On Twitter? Oh no, that was my Telegram I gave you. I thought you said Telegram. Twitter would be what the heck is my Twitter? My Twitter is probably JROME128. I apologize.
No problem. I mean, maybe that is your Telegram handle. I don't know if I can find that Telegram handle unless I'm in some sort of room that you're already in.
Twitter would definitely be easier. JROME128.
All right. And then you want me to just post it to your...
Yep. And if not, you sent it to me on here, so I was really just gonna look at all of the stuff and at around 8 o'clock and tally up whoever has the most points at that time, and then send out all of the NFTs probably first thing tomorrow morning, because tonight there's a big after party going on around 9 o'clock. So definitely gonna go check that out and at least get all the points tallied up and then send out the NFTs in the morning.
All right. Sounds like fun. Have fun at the party.
I sure will, but until then, we still got 4.5 more hours. So let me get in contact with my Connect and see what we're doing when he's going to be here for AR versus VR. In the meantime, I'm going to get you guys another puzzle. Bear with me just a moment.
Right.
Actually, before the puzzle, I have a couple of polls that I set up. Let's do the. You know what? No, that doesn't work right now. Because Brian from Block Central didn't stay. And then we did have you heard. All right, blockchain game. I want to see. Bear with me 1 second. I know what I'm gonna do. Hey guys, while I'm setting this up, let me ask, what blockchain games are you guys playing?
Are you asking me? Us?
Both of you guys, whoever wants to answer. Are you guys playing any blockchain games?
Nah, man. I didn't even know they existed like until today. So, yeah.
Wow, that's awesome. Glad to be able to share this with you, man. Got in this space a little while ago in the blockchain gaming section. I've been paying attention to Bitcoin since 2011, and for
Right.
some reason it took me until now to 2018 to finally just say, you know what, let me actually sit down and try and create a company and really get engaged in this space. And ever since then, I started seeing like CryptoKitties, Ethereum, and
Right.
all these different
Right.
games, and realized, you know what, I should probably do something in this space.
Man, that's beautiful, man. That's just beautiful. Yeah.
Thank you. All right, might get my friend over here to play some War of Crypto. Believe that's ready now. Oh, is it only? Oh, I thought it was available on whatchamacallit. And I know Decentraland isn't out yet. You know what's one that you would probably enjoy? Crypto Voxels. Have you checked out Crypto Voxels yet, Alondro? Check out my friend's game, Crypto Voxels. You guys, I'm sure you guys have heard of Minecraft.
Yeah, Minecraft, yeah.
Yep.
Minecraft's cool.
So this is the blockchain Minecraft. So you can play in VR, but I didn't connect the VR to the laptop, so you're not gonna be able to do that right now. But here you go. Welcome to Crypto Voxels. Let me put this up on the live stream for everybody else to see.
Alright.
I probably need to put the display over here. And then let's turn on display capture. Fantastic. And I should see that on the live stream now.
You mean on the screen? There? Gods and team.
On the play.
I
Oh.
don't think I can see anything there, but like,
It took him a while.
You guys see it on the TV? If not, you probably got to reload the room.
I got to reload the room. Alright. I
Yeah,
just
the
go.
way I did
I
that.
just.
The way I reloaded
You
it,
just
I
use
used
the mouse pad to just look around.
I'll be back.
And if you put on the headset, you can talk to these guys in VR while you guys walk around CryptoVox because they haven't seen it either.
Spatially tested. Yeah. Okay.
All right, testing.
Right.
Voxels. So you can't see CryptoVoxels through the. Oh, just got it.
Yeah, Doge.
Hey, how's it
So
going?
just use the headphones in this, right?
I'm-
Oh, all right.
Are we like going to play games like from here?
No, what they've
Got
been
it,
doing
got
is they have a PC at the conference, and so they're playing the game on the PC, and it's supposed to show up on that screen up there to kind of give you an idea what the gameplay looks like.
Right.
Makes sense.
It hasn't been working very good.
Try to use FPS like WASD.
Right. That's okay. Let them
Have
take
it.
the time.
How can I turn? Oh, okay.
Okay. Fine.
Is plan.
All right, I'm just gonna put myself on mute.
Yeah, I missed the real estate rush.
I gotta go grab some lunch.
Go for it, man.
I gotta go get
Have
some
your
lunch.
Alright,
Yeah.
take your time. Take your time.
Catch you later, man.
Yeah, you too. That's what I'm talking about.
The future. Yes. I'm gonna look like hopefully with a beard in my mech suit, you know?
Eh.
Not this, but the layout reminds me of the entire mess that Second Life was. Yeah, like the map. Like not this, the map itself. Like reading all these just different parcels everywhere. It's just. There you go. I think it's like what Second Life is, like at least what it was. I don't know if it's still around. I would like to buy a unicycle. Yeah. I'm really excited for when this gets fleshed out. And, yeah, now we have something like the Oasis to be better than that. Imagine having a full-time job, or granted that human we need to have life interaction, but kind of the same way I hope to see Fat Token. Like, advertising, sticking with off of that. That'd be stupid. I'm sorry if I'm talking and can't hear anyone, but this right now. Oh shit, Crypto Kitties.
CryptoKitties.
I need to see this presentation.
Oh, good.
Hey, do you like my mech suit apparatus? My mech suit apparatus? With the headphones and the VR headset, like, pilot on that. The Crypto Kitty Museum. Yeah, so. That reminds me a lot of this, like, 2 decades ago called Second Life. I don't know. Yeah, I think a lot more. Yeah. So we have smart contracts coming up, right? I want to listen to that.
You guys are talking about smart contracts?
All right. Jerome, where art thou? Scarlet. Good. What now? Yeah. I mean, well, right now, like, I can't really hear what anyone was saying, but they're apparently through the screen. Yeah, they'll go for it. Yeah, apparently through the I'm not sure the headset's not working, but through the screen we're in this thing called Crypto Voxels, which is like basically this is all real estate, virtual real estate land that's raising.
This is decentralized.
Yes, correct. And I don't know if you ever were like back in like 2006, 2007. There was this. It's like. Oh well, I was also gonna say Second Life. I don't know if you heard about it. Yeah. Remember that?
It's funny because the time being
Yeah. Mhm. You know what? There's a market for it. I don't know who. Yeah. I mean, in Second Life, people during I remember it's the NBC News story, like in 2009, people were making their full-time income selling land on Second Life, and I'm like, yeah. I just want to make sure I can buy my nice little parcel, and hey, you know what? Exactly. Hey, I'm waiting for some video games to come out this year, including the new Microsoft Flight Simulator. I want to fly, like, no. I mean, like, it never was a strong hobby of mine, but I love effing around with Microsoft Flight Simulator when I was a kid, you know? And so, besides, like, a bunch of the FPS is like... Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if the new one coming out with Microsoft, which is like the King Crown one, they're using actually, I don't know, they're using like huge amounts of data to actually give you real-time accurate like weather updates and like land updates. But they're using Bing Maps, of course, but still, apparently it's good. So. Oh. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Absolutely. I mean, in a real life, real world example, and I myself feel this seems scary. They already have surgeons performing those surgeries with the robotic laser precision doctors.
Fair, because if you know what it is.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. But well, I think the first thing we'll see is probably autonomous airplanes. But you know, if Uber, yeah, no, if Uber gets their way, I mean, the prototypes, you know, they that's their eventual goal, and they'll stop losing money. Anyway, I'm gonna listen to these smart contracts thing.
Okay. All right. Let's see who's still with me. Buddy, you got to check out CryptoVoxels. Blockchain game that's kind of, I want to say, similar to Minecraft. Yup. Voxel art. And this is all on the blockchain. I believe Ethereum is where you can buy the land. Um, and a lot of different artists have been exactly one big server, and everybody on that server can build their own world on this land. Using it to talk to my friends in virtual reality, uh, whereas I have to go on my computer to do it this way. There is a way for me to do it through the headset, but it's kind of slow. I can see where in the, huh? It's just a little bit laggy. So like every time I try to make a move, it's gonna take about 5 to 10 seconds for it to update and show it to me in the headset. Why do that when I could just do like this? This game, if I opened it in VR and I had the headset built it like connected to my computer already, yes. But trying to go back and forth between controlling the game and the world and all that stuff, I wouldn't do it now. But I have done this in VR. I don't care for it though. I'm not much of a voxel art person, I guess. So not something that. Not the blocks, the land. This guy owns some land there as well. And sell it. Yep. Got some mana. Oh. Go box. That's one of the things I think is the coolest about this is it's all browser based. So if I want to send you the address to my land, it's literally a link. Exactly. From your phone, from your computer, no matter what, you could just be there. Yes. Maybe? Maybe. I think he found a way to decentralize it so that way your land is running on your. I don't remember. Yeah. I wouldn't say that yet. It's more like Minecraft. I would say it's way more like Minecraft than like Second Life. Right? So most people are doing in here. It's mainly artists that I see. And look, they put this actual picture there, so looks like it can't go that far. Thank you for stopping by. Absolutely. Absolutely. Give me a list of what you're really interested in being able to do, and I will let you know what I can do. I should probably give you my you want my email address as well? Yeah. I just put my phone number in there, but I'll give you my email. I left New York, buddy. I was there most of my life, and decided it was time to move on. Nice. That's what I did my internship. Pleasure meeting you. What's your name again, buddy? David, it's a pleasure. Yes, I got it. I will stay in touch. Take it easy, David.